Late one Friday night at a slumber party, some friends finish watching a horror movie and begin telling each other scary stories of their own. They go through all the basic psycho killer and a mask type tales. Then one of them mentions Bloody Mary. Some of the girls have heard of this before, but most haven't. The teller then proceeds to explain how the ritual works. To summon Bloody Mary, all you have to do is to carry a lit candle to a darkened bathroom. You then say Bloody Mary 3 times while looking into the mirror and blow out the candle. After that, some people will see a young woman who will tell them their future. But some will see a terrifying spirit who will claw their eyes out, or physically drag them into the mirror, and they'll be imprisoned in the spirit dimension forever. Both outcomes are risky, and the practice itself is very dangerous. The friends have a vote about whether they should try it or not, and the majority vote for yes. Nervous, but excited, the girls look for candles in the kitchen, then light them and walk up to the big bathroom on the 2nd floor. When they are all inside, they shut the door, look into the large mirror in front of them, and argue over who will say the words. They want to see the outcome, but nobody wants to take responsibility for the conjuring. Finally, 3 of them decide to say Bloody Mary once each. They gaze into the mirror, say the words, and then blow out the candle.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
The spirit appears as a terrifying old lady that comes out of the mirror, and although she doesn't drag the girls back in there with her, she may as well have, as they're traumatized for life, regretting their decision to summon Bloody Mary and trying desperately to block out what they saw. Disturbingly, many people claim to have had this experience. Historically, the ritual called for a young woman to walk up a flight of stairs backwards in a dark house, holding a single candle and a small hand mirror. When they reached the top floor, they were to look into the mirror, where they would catch a glimpse of their future husband's face. Sometimes, however, they would see a skull, which meant they would die before getting married. The Bloody Mary legend of today has many variants. Once summoned, by saying her name either 3 or 13 times, depending on the source, she might stay within the mirror and predict the future, but most tell of a violent and angry spirit. There is much debate about her identification. The leading theory is that she was once Mary I of England, who gained the nickname Bloody Mary after having over 300 Protestant dissenters burned at the stake during her reign. The infamous Elizabeth Bathory is another candidate. Elizabeth was a 17th-century Hungarian countess who killed over 600 women and bathed in their blood. She did this because she thought the practice kept her looking young and beautiful. Mary Worth, who some say is the spirit, was a mass murderer in the Deep South, who was allegedly very good at hiding the bodies. In Japan, they have their own version of the legend called Hanako-san, the malevolent spirit of a girl who was killed during an air raid in the Second World War. To summon her, you have to knock 3 times on the 3rd stall in a public bathroom and ask if Hanako-san is present. If she is, she will certainly let you know. Staring into a mirror in a dimly lit room for a prolonged period of time can massively distort one's vision and cause hallucinations. Facial features appear to distort, and if you look long enough, it appears that somebody else is looking back at you. This phenomenon is known loosely as strange face illusion, and is a consequence of dissociative identify effect, which is where the brain's facial recognition system essentially misfires, and interprets what it is actually seeing as something else entirely. Having said that though, would you try the Bloody Mary ritual? Or if you already have, what happened? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.